Hi everyone, it's Tensei here, how you doing? Welcome back to my Let's Play of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered. Last time we introduced the game, and this time I'm actually going to talk a little bit about how this challenge run is going to work. It's a weird sort of casual challenge run, if such a thing exists. So the rules are that I am only allowed to use demons that can evolve or have evolved. Fusion is allowed, so I am allowed to fuse demons that can evolve. The only limitation is in battle. So in battle, I'm only allowed to use demons that can or have evolved. There are two special cases to this. One is obviously the main character, because he's the main character, and the other being Dante, because he's Dante, and the memes. Those are my exceptions to the rule. We'll be playing this game on Merciful because I don't want to kill. I don't want to absolutely die, and also I'll be getting the true demon ending. I've never gotten the true demon ending before, so that's gonna be brand new for me to do. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do this. So let's start it. So as I said, we'll be playing the game on Merciful because I'm a wuss and plays the game on the easiest difficulty. And that is legitimately a reason. Hey, this is a work of fiction, it's not real, etc.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again.
That's actually an interesting concept to think about whenever you're brought up as a Christian, to be born again, but you must die first?
This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life.
You do that.
To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
Alright, so I'm actually going to do a wee bit of a cheeky thing here. So, the character that you get in the... and I kind of feel bad for not having him in our... not talking about him a lot. But the reason he was cut effectively was because his costume looked a lot like a Japanese military man, and they didn't want to show that, I guess, or they didn't want to have that in their game just in case people would be like, oh hey, the Japanese are coming to kill us again or something like that. It's weird. So I'm actually going to name our protagonist here Raidu Kusunaga. Or Kusunoa, because why not? As I said, I feel bad for not having Raidu in our party, so we're gonna have Raidu in our party the other way. Now hopefully I've done this right.
That's right.
Rado Kusunoa, that's right.
As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it, and survive.
I will.
I'm glad you understand. The time is near. Everything that is will be rewritten. I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud. That's right.
That's right, Yuko Tako.
No,
Rido.
I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. Now go ahead, wake up. The time is here.
Please do not rush onto the train. The door is now closing.
Right, Yugi Koen. You received a message. You're late, Rido. What's the big idea? You forget we're visiting Miss Taco today? Just get to Yugi Park ASAP. Time's a wasting. It's from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. You're going to use otherwise default names, so use Munita. Real talk, I prefer a more private counselling scenario, but Miss Taco is a lot nicer when you're around. Alright, be sure to dress to impress. After all, we represent me by way of association. How about that slick jacket you got the other day? One of the little demon sprites? Remember, you're just a mid-maker. Don't twist it, okay? What's happening? Huh? Oh wow, an actual commuter. Let me guess, you're here for Yuki Park? I just thought incident went down. So one lucky Lou after another. No one's here for the train. You can probably tell I've had a lot of time on my hands. You've heard the news, right? No. I guess I ought to inform you. There's a deadly riot at Yugi Park yesterday. If you want the gore details, let's check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple of folks lost their lives in that park. And you know, the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. That's a mid. It is a traditional RPG where you have to confirm to leave an area. This is our overworld? Question mark? We can actually talk to NPCs here, but we're not really going to do that, because they just said it's sort of the same thing. We're just going to go straight there.
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day.
I want that hat. Where can I get that hat?
You need something, kid?
here.
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths.
That sounds a little bit
Pretty
too
disturbing,
real
right?
for the stuff that's
Those who live
happening
on
in
the fringe say
France right now.
it was a deeper struggle between two cults.
Yes, I can hear my cell phone starting to ring. Thank you, game.
I think that's your phone going off.
Yeah.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
Please enter your other classmate's name. And this is Chiaki Tachibana.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you.
I'll be there ASAP.
Thanks. Keep in mind, I don't plan on staying too long. Okay, see you later.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center?
Did he
That's
hear us?
also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
Do I have to? I don't like reading. It's an issue of Ayakashi Monthly.
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Alright, so we know where to go. Let's go there. Our hospital is way up here. We actually need to enter in from the right side because the left side is blocked off for whatever reason. Don't ask.
Well, hey, about time.
That's a lot of denim.
Is it just me, or is something seriously off here? There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine?
Read it?
Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me.
But she reads it
Ayakashi
anyway.
Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay? Can you go find our friend? I see no point in staying if our teacher's not here. He's probably somewhere on the second floor. This magazine is so bizarre.
Malbazar's a word for it. Someone's in the other hallway. So you want to examine this? Let's buy a drink. We get a mysterious drink. Spooky.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that?
I don't know.
Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off? I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center.
Something's up.
They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here.
Wrong timing for
I've
that.
already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it?
Probably.
All right. I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
It probably is. This should become a Tensei game. So we head back down.
Oh, you're back. So, You know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world.
Chaos?
And these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely,
Chaos
the reporter
again?
couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Let me guess. That ends with, find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients, or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here.
Oh, now you say that?
I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
Mm-hmm. We really need to find her, don't we? Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
You're an
You're
ID
the one
card.
who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about. The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all,
Got it.
saving the day is my job. Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
I can't believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
Alright, so we go into the elevator here. We select floor, B1. And we do have a map. by pressing X button. So that's very important because this game can get mazy. That doesn't look good. It definitely does not look good. Doesn't seem to be anything here. We have the classic Dark Souls doors locked from the other side thing. So I guess any doors in here. Eerie sounds from the room. Will you enter? Sure, why not? What can go wrong? Oh wait, this is an SMT game. Everything wrong.
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness?
Is it or not?
Only a
I'm not
lost
sure.
lamb. A well-known poet once said, "April is the cruelest month." Have you any inclination as to why?
April Fool's Day?
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
I guess we're talking about animals waking up from hibernation?
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed. And thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here. Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner, that's all.
Run away!
What a pitiful attempt. One should face death honorably.
Stop!
Huh?
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden.
What is this, Elden Ring?
Well,
Your
I'll leave
maidenless?
the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes.
Do I have
Witness
to?
that which will change the world.
Well, we've been told what to do, so let's do it. Let's go up to the roof. Someone is up ahead.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
The child and the old woman have disappeared.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos.
Chaos.
It's called the Conception. The rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen. If you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
Oh. Love how when the world's destroyed, or being destroyed, my battery is low.
You, who would enter my world, reveal your heart to me.
Do I have to?
You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What
This is scary.
will be the legacy of your existence?
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant. Enjoy your last moments as a human.
That didn't seem good.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
You obtain the Magatama Maruge. If you ingest Magatama. Alright, so we have a few things here. We have our items. And how Magatama works is basically whenever you level up, you get skills. We stared at it before. On that peculiar, you're the demon here. You hear something from inside the room.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park?
Yeah.
What in
It's
God's
fine.
name happened to you?
I've gained new power.
Huh. Yeah. Looking like that? I believe it. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here? Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet?
Any of what?
Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good.
You think?
But damn. If my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. If this is Shinjuku Medical Center, I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world?
It's a ghost.
And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits. So for now, I'll leave it to you.
Alright, so we can actually, I'll talk to this guy
Don't
first.
bother worrying about me. I know I'd only slow you down if I tagged along. Hey, I don't plan on dying here, you know. I figure I can make myself useful by studying this thing. Now get going.
Alright, but these are our save points, and we are going to save it. And we're actually going to leave this episode right here, because we've been going for over 40 minutes, because the start of this game is long. Alright, so if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, become part of my community. It's been fun and positive for all. So of course,